Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Chatty Curator channel. Get chatty about your local businesses. Today, I have my friend Monica with me. And hi, Monica, how are you?
I'm good, Arthur. How are you?
Very good, very good. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Monica Duran. I'm an associate professor at the Melbourne Institute of Technology.
It's exciting. So, how did you meet Arthur, the Chatty Curator?
I am actually so fortunate to have worked with you, Arthur.
Thank
And I
you.
really do enjoy the time that we spend together. I learned so much from you. I'm not in marketing, but through your eyes and through our discussions, I learned so much about marketing.
Oh, thank you. We get along so well, so that's why we kept in touch after that. Do you, there are so many people starting out. Do you mind sharing, say, a few tips, say three of them that you want to share with them for people who are starting out, please?
I think number one, have an open mind. That is really important. Don't have, or the other word is have a growth mindset.
Yep.
Don't let anything confine you to just one line of thinking. Like some people will say, oh, I'm a bit too old to consider this. No, please.
Yeah.
Everyone, you can still grow no matter how old you are. Number two, look around constantly, see what's happening around us, have that connection with the world, and you will see and read more that really open up your
Mm,
viewpoint about things. And that is related, of course, to the growth mindset uh, concept, but to also absorb knowledge constantly and learn from one
mm,
another. I think that active learning skill is so important. And number three, be creative, be innovative. If like sometimes when someone's come and says that I can't do that, it's not possible. I say not possible, think of another way, go down another path
there's
and see.
always another way.
That's right. So that's the three tips I think, no matter whether you are an entrepreneur. And that is the important skill I think everyone should have. Sorry, I'm adding the fourth one.
Do a fifth or
Entrepreneurial
the sixth
skill.
if you want. Keep going.
Entrepreneurial skill, whether you are an entrepreneur or not, you should have it.
Yeah.
It
Mm,
is being resilient. It is about being critically thinking about something and solving problem as we go along. We are not perfect. No one is perfect. So why not just try out different things and work with one another? Work with someone you never worked with before. You will find something new, Arthur. And I think that is always exciting. When I work with someone new, I was like, ooh, where am I going to learn?
absolutely. I think it is a very important thing. I think one of the key thing is we all have something that we're naturally inclined to do, and most of us would probably do it in our 20s, or maybe some of really really smart people might start it in their late teens. But what happens is if we overly focusing on one thing without being resilient, without reaching out to outside of sphere or going outside of our comfort zone, there is a risk of burnout by around early 30s or in the 30s, and it actually can be a really tricky thing for just your physical and mental health as well. So because your life, like your work will constitute quite a heavy chunk of your life. Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest, that's really is. And I guess in a way, just adding on what you were saying, like, finding other ways to look at things is that, the best way to put it is just put it in layman's term. If we need to, if say if the train books broke down, you take a bus or take a train. If you're driving, if this road is blocked up, you just turn around the corner and go the other way. So there is always another way, but sometimes it takes a little bit more effort to look outside of your tunnel vision, because we all do. We all do from time to time, some more than the other, but then we just need to anchor ourselves the right way to make it happen. In the parallel universe where you work in a different field, what profession do you think you'll be in?
I will be an architect, Arthur.
Oh, that I did not expect that whatsoever.
Well, that was actually the first major I enrolled myself in, but
Really?
because of Asian financial crisis, I remember I got enrolled into two universities in the US. One is a private called Syracuse University. The other one is State University of New York at Buffalo. But it is a 5-year program.
Well, there you go. Look, I mean, the thing is, who knows what could have happened if back then you spent 5 years in the US, you might still be living there now.
Oh, no.
So, well, there you go. I mean, I think especially for some reason after 2016, that's the reaction people usually give when talking about living in America. I don't know why it is. No idea. Anyway, this has been amazing. Thank you so much, Monica, for taking part in this. And I have a feeling that there will be so many other interviews coming out because you guys been doing so amazing stuff. And now, how people can find you and how businesses can get involved to for example, help the students.
We have a website. You just need to, everyone Google these days.
And I'll put
Melbourne
it underneath the video. I'll put it
Yeah,
underneath
sure.
it.
At Melbourne Institute of Technology, that's where I work, mit.edu.au. And I also have my personal website that I'm trying to develop these days and trying to do a bit more translation work,
Oh,
I guess.
cool.
Yeah, so my personal website is mjurin.space.
Thank you so much for your time. And I wish you and your student the best of luck. And of course, let's keep in touch and please let me know if there's something that the Chatty Curator can help as well.
Sure. Thank you for inviting me, Arthur. It's a great chat. I totally enjoy it.